Hello and welcome. My name's Jackie and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. Today I'm going to show you some simple stamping. So if you're a beginner stamper, then this is a lovely card for you to make. Anyway, let me put you down onto my desk and we can get started. We're using one of the new products from the new annual catalogue, and this is Country Birdhouse. Now this set can come with dies, but today I'm just going to focus on the stamping side of it. It's an absolutely beautiful set, and I think this would also make a really good Christmas card as well, all occasions, and I'm just loving playing with it. So anyway, let me just put that to one side. So this is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make, and as I say, all I've done is stamped the card. So there's no fussy cutting, but you could, if you wanted to, you could do this on white card and colour it in, but I just wanted to make it as simple as I possibly could. So the only cutting you need to do is actually of your cardstock. So let me get started. So I've got my paper trimmer and I'm going to put in Petal Pink and I'm going to cut that in half, and then I'm going to score that at 10.5 centimetres. And I love the paper trimmer because you've got the cutting and the scoring blades on there. And then whilst I've got the trimmer out, I'm also going to cut a piece of Night of Navy card for one of my base layers, and that's going to be 13.9 by 9.5 centimetres. And then another piece of Petal Pink card, and that's going to be 9 by 13.3. Okay, so all I'm doing is cutting my layers by 1/2 centimetre, and then you've got your 3 pieces of card. Okay, this is a quick edit just to show you how to mount your stamps. These are photopolymer stamps, so you need to carefully peel your stamp off from the case, lay it down, just let it ping into shape, and then using the acrylic block you pick it up. Okay, with the smaller stamps you can just pop them on. So that's the quick tip on how to mount your stamp. So taking my card and using a bone folder, I'm just going to crease that card, but if you wanted to you can just use your fingers, okay, just so that we get that nice crisp card. Then I'm going to stamp. So I've got Night of Navy, and I've used these colours because they correspond with the designer series paper called Country Wood that goes perfectly with this set. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp some little dots. So I'm lightly tapping the ink pad. Okay, say to my customers, think that you're kissing somebody that you don't like rather than snogging somebody that you do like. Okay, so you're just lightly tapping those dots and we're just going round the edge of the card. So just tapping lightly and going round that edge of the card. Okay, now I did do this with a tone on tone on this one, and my background and my ink on this one was also black, but I thought I would try it with the Night of Navy. So I'm going to keep my ink pad open and I'm going to put my base card to one side. Okay, so I'm going to bring over my stamp mat, and on one side I do the piercing and one side I do my stamping, and I've got a piece of copy paper as well down there. I can't remember if I use that for my edging. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my my birdhouse stamp, and I'm going to have that on the desk, and then I'm going to bring my ink and I'm going to lightly tap. Okay, so it's very, very light, and then we can stamp this down, hopefully in the middle. And so you're pressing down onto your block, you're not rocking it, because if you start rocking it, then you might move the image slightly. So your one hand always on that block, and you're just pressing down all the way over, and then you've got this beautiful image here. Next, we're going to use the chain link, and then that can just be put on like that. Then we have a slightly detailed stamp, and I'm going to try and get this straight. This is sort of like a little floral type of stamp, and that's going to go in where the scallops are. So I'm just lightly tapping that because it's a smaller stamp. I'm just lightly tapping. With the big stamp, do as I did before with the block, with the stamp upwards. Okay, so just hoping that I've got this in center. So yes, so we're doing good. This is what I like about the photopolymer stamps. If you don't have a stamping mat, you can use some a couple of magazines. It just helps with the stamping, with having a softer surface. Now I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's slightly off, but you can take your time. Okay, but it still looks okay, so I'm pleased with that. Next I'm going to stamp the bird. So again, just lightly tapping that bird. We're not snogging, we're just lightly kissing, okay? And then the bird can go down here. And because you can see through the stamp, you can line his feet up on that edge. So that's the bird. And then we need to do a couple of flowers. Now there's several flowers in this set and lovely sentiments as well, but I'm going to use this single flower here. So again, just lightly tapping, and then I'm going to have them off at an angle either side. And as I say, if you wanted to do this on white card, you can then colour this in with beautiful colours. We've got the blend pens, or you've got pencils, you know, loads of different ways of colouring in. And then lastly, I'm going to put a happy birthday. So again, just slightly tapping into that ink, and you can see where that can go. And then you've got your happy birthday, and then that's all the stamping done for you. So that's really quick and easy. So I'm going to just shut that up. I'm going to bring my base card over, and I've got my matte layer. So now I'm going to glue those with the adhesive. So just on the back, just put some glue. Don't need a lot. And then that just goes on there. And as you can see, by putting that layer on, those dots on there doesn't look too much in your face. It's just to give a bit of detail, But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. So we bring this one over. And I think the Night of Navy goes really nice with this petal pink. Okay, so that's the gluing done. And then lastly, I'm going to bring in some gems. These are the basic rhinestones. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. And I love this tool. It's one of my favourite tools. And I love the putty end. Okay, and then all you need to do to pick your gems up is we're going to have a big one. So you touch it and you slide it, which is lovely with this with the acetate. It's a nice smooth slide, and then you can just put these wherever you want to. So pushing it and sliding it, yeah, it's good. And the rule of thought with gems: always use an odd number. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there like I did on the other card. So if I just smooth those out the way, then I can bring these in. So this one was done with basic black and the petal pink, and this one was done with the Night of Navy, and I think I prefer the Night of Navy. So I hope I've inspired you with your stamping and with this beautiful Country Birdside stamp set as well. Anyway, happy crafting, and I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Take care. Bye.